Me. I'll talk this way.
Pick it up a notch. Are you trying to whisper?
No.
You never speak this quietly. Ever.
Well, you're always telling me to be quiet. And then now you're telling me to speak up. Yeah, that's my problem. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you get warmed up a little bit.
I'm ready.
You want to do all this talking when we're sitting in front of that computer about, oh, do you need to do this? Do you need to do that? And then this is what it comes down to is right here. This is go time.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Well, we're gonna make some magic shots, then, don't we?
Yes. And we're back.
What's up, plant nerds? We have a very exciting video today. This plant mail is from none other than NSE Tropicals Enid, as I like to call her, because she's just a friend of mine.
We're on a
first name basis now, you know, because we ordered from her off of eBay. So
What's up, Enid?
what's up, Enid? Hey. Anyway, so on Instagram, I saw where she had made a post about this plant in particular, and I commented on it because I'm a fangirl and I just couldn't contain myself, and I was like, yeah, I won the eBay auction for this plant. And of course she didn't respond because she's very cool.
She probably blocked us at that point. Oh, crazy fan.
Okay, yeah, so I don't care. I was really excited that we won because as I've complained about many times before, we've lost some auctions to NSE Tropicals. So, you know, this was very exciting that we won.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up again before.
You should be opening this. I'm not a professional box opener.
Yeah, you're the one getting all the enjoyment out of it.
Oh my God, my lips are actually tingling. They really do tingle.
Oh, we haven't heard that one before, have we? Speaking of repeating the stories.
That is so rude.
Yeah, they're getting to know you too, babe. They know that your lips tingle when you get excited on an unboxing.
You're a jackass. That's what they're going to get to realize right there.
Sometimes it just comes around real quick,
Why don't you
don't
just
it?
watch me struggle? Why don't you do that?
You need some, oh, well, you could ask for some help.
No, I don't want your help now.
Okay.
I didn't want it in the first.
I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this. Passive aggressive asking for something, then you directly ask and then they change their mind.
We don't have time. We don't have time.
That's a whole different show. That's a whole different channel.
Now, you guys, it's hot outside. How hot is it, babe?
It is 92 degrees.
92 degrees outside.
And it's been mid-90s
and I'm
all
like
week.
legitimately shaking because I know it's hot outside. And it could be bad news. There's in here.
Well, after the last video, surely we're due for a good one.
Okay.
Move this
All
out
right.
of the way.
I'm feeling some weight down here at the bottom. I noticed in my other videos I may take like way too long to get these things open, so I'm gonna try
Everyone's
to.
tapping their foot like, open the
Everyone's like,
dang
"Come
piece
on."
of, it's a piece of paper.
Right, and so when I'm watching unboxings, I found myself tapping my foot and being like, open the freaking box already.
What you're actually doing is you're trying to be delicate with the paper because you don't. It's not like it's a hard piece of metal inside.
Right.
You don't want to be rough with it.
And you don't want to cut through leaves or anything crazy when you're cutting, you know. So everybody's like, you know.
And we want a little bit of suspense here, you know.
Slightly. We like to use a little bit of the suspense back there, don't we? Okay.
We're not being like overly dramatic about it. Like,
super.
oh, I wonder what it is. We would never do that. Well, we can't show you yet.
I can see a piece of it.
Hey, it's a plant. I thought you said this was a surprise one. It was going to be like we're turning into a variety channel or something.
Oh, babe. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, the paper, it's stuck to me.
Oh, it's got a baby leaf too, and it looks, don't we already have that one? It looks like
no, we don't already have this. You know for a fact
I know you tell me we don't, but it looks like that slurging thing we got.
It is so...
What is it? What is it, since we don't have this yet?
It is a pseudo-varicosum croat. And guess what? I bet you've never heard that name before. How much you want to bet they've never heard that name before?
I've heard it before.
It was discovered...
But I live with the crazy person. No, she's not crazy. She's just a very obsessive compulsive.
It was discovered in 2013 in Ecuador, and three people had went out and were discovering some plants, and one of them, their name was Croat, and the person who discovered this plant, his last name was Croat. So, and it's very similar to the varicosum, so they call it a pseudo-varicosum, and his last name was Croat, therefore the name comes pseudo-varicosum croat, and it's so beautiful.
Next time a pseudo-varicosum croat comes up in your casual conversation, you can say, oh, by the way, and you can go all Sheldon on the conversation and give them the background about stuff they don't really want to know.
Oh my God. It's so pretty. I can't even talk now at this point. You're going to have to carry the rest of this video. I've got nothing.
Well,
I'm stunned.
We were halfway expecting complete garbage because it's hot. And
garbage is a hard word.
It took an extra day. We thought that they just didn't ship it for 2 days, but it looks like it was actually at the post office that first day, and then there was like an extra third night that it was out. A lot of times they ship in 2 days, and this one was a full third. We were worried about that, but it looks to be pretty solid. It's not the stem's not.
These philodendrons are just a lot more hardy.
Yep.
Y'all saw the Steve's leaves begonia in our last video from my Facebook philodendron fail. If you haven't watched that before, go back and watch it. It's what happens when you order things sometimes and people aren't so good with customer service.
If you watch it again, go back and watch it a second time with this bit of knowledge. The emotion you were picking up on that about was like disappointment and sadness and frustration. Those were true.
Yeah.
But it was because the first video where we unboxed it got deleted. So she had to re-record that whole process, and the frustration that you were picking up on was not only in the poor quality of the plants, but it was the frustration of having to redo the video multiple times, and she was having some technical difficulties that morning. So it all worked out perfect.
I'm trying to talk over here.
You just told me to take over. Make up your mind. Take over.
My whole day that day was just crackers, man. It was like everything I touched was crap that day. My tripod, I didn't realize that it had like a little...
I prefer wheat thins, but not crackers.
I told everybody my tripod broke. It didn't break. It just had a setting on it that I was too ill-informed to figure out.
So how'd you figure it out?
My husband had to come home and fix it.
Bam!
Because I can't handle a tripod on my own.
It did have more than one knob, so...
I've got... Look, there's the mailman going across. The mailman completely thinks I'm insane.
Yeah, he won't even make eye contact with her now. He's like...
He won't. He keeps his head down when he walks up to the door now.
He's like afraid he's going to get recorded.
Out. He thinks no matter what time he gets here, I'm at the door and I'm out the door to walk to meet him. Because that's how crazy I am when I know plant mail's coming.
What does that look like?
Anyways, it's a packing peanut.
I know, but it looks just like a cheese puff that's white. Like a white cheese puff.
But it's not though.
I know. I'm hungry, you can tell, because I'm seeing Cheetos everywhere.
You're not very hungry because you're pleasant. So anyways,
cut me deep, Shrek.
I forgot. Okay, cool.
You mean to get it closer?
No, we're going to do some close-up. I'm going to do a side close-up bit, where they can really have a good look at it. And I'm going to put some sexy time music with it too, so that they can...
Some bow chicka wow wow stuff. Some bow chicka
wow wow music with it, because I'm really excited about this plant. It's really cool, don't you think? And look, it's got a new leaf coming on the way, and hopefully I don't lose it, because I have lost a leaf on my my Melanochrysum verrucosum cross lost its budding leaf that it had because it started pushing all of its energy reserves towards rooting.
Roots, yep.
Yeah, so I lost that budding leaf, but it'll be fine. What else was I saying? One more thing. Steve's leaves.
Yeah.
Time out. Let
yeah.
me pull up. Let me pull up. Okay. Oh crap. Isaac's here.
Go.
Okay, do you guys remember on Summer Rain Oaks' video when she went and visited Steve's leaves and she talked to Darren Heppel and he was explaining like variegation and how you can cut back on variegation. A teenager is about to come in the door and I'm trying to get this out before he gets in here. How you can cut back on variegation and whatnot. Look it up. If you don't know about it, look it up. Summer Rain Oaks, Steve's leaves, variegation. Type in those things, you'll find it. Anyways, he's the guy who's, quality control at Steve's Leaves. I sent him an email about that Hemsleyanna variegata that I received in the mail that was super wilty and icky. And he sent me an email back almost immediately and was like,
Very good response.
Can you send me some photos of it? I sent him some photos of it. He was like, I'm so sorry about that. And he gave me a coupon code so that I could use the money towards the store. He asked me if that was okay. I was like, absolutely, because I'm going to throw money at them anyways. We all know
Yeah.
that.
So shout out to Steve's Leaves. They did a great job.
Absolutely.
Good customer service, quick follow through, quick resolution. Everything was perfect.
Yeah, and Darren was excellent with customer service. And it was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the guy that's emailing me is the guy who was on the video. That's super cute, huh?
That is cool.
Oh,
Take
crap.
a pause. Good.
Oh,
Great job to
yes.
Steve's Leaves.
So, bravo to Steve's Leaves. I can't wait. My dream is to someday, obviously, open plants for Steve Leaves on this channel, Some freebies or something like that. You know what I mean? Because they specialize in begonias.
Yeah, that's really stopping her from getting whatever she wants already. Yeah, we're holding back, waiting for the freebie because,
Shut up. Anyways.
Oh.
I like begonias,
I'm not
and
supposed
they
to
have a lot
make
of
it-
begonias. So.
I'm not supposed to let everybody know how spoiled she is, so scratch that, you raise.
Real talk, since we want to talk about how spoiled I am.
Sounds like we're getting off topic all of a
Oh,
sudden.
no. I think it's time for some real talk. I think, I know some people in the YouTube community who are new to the marriage life, and I would like to let them know that sometimes when people call you spoiled, at the same time, you have their clothes, underwear, socks, and everything ready for them in the morning when they leave.
Oh, you're going there.
I'll
huh?
go there.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
She
spoiled
does. She
can
does.
go a lot of different ways.
Notice I didn't say that I wasn't. I just said that you weren't. Yeah, we're
ruined
both
that whole
spoiled.
thing.
I'll admit that.
Super spoiled. I'm so excited I can't make thoughts with
So we're going to put it in a pot?
Let's pot it up.
Let's.
Okay. Yeah, but we can't have it like all up in the shot.
Okay, we're going to put it in my lap.
So you take
Scoop
it.
out.
Okay. Probably gonna go watch that tour of NSE Tropicals now like 5 times.
See if you
in
can
a
find
row
this mother
and
plant.
See if I can find the mother plant, or just the whole time I'm just gonna be sitting there going, oh yeah, oh I got a plant from there.
Yeah. What she really does is, I've got that one, I've got that one, I've got that one. Oh, I don't have that one.
I do not do that. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that for sure. I do have a couple, but
You got
no,
quite a few.
she's eating.
Maybe not NSE Tropicals tour.
NSE
There might have been some other
Tropicals is
stuff.
balling. Yeah, she's got all the good stuff over there. She's got stuff just growing underneath benches that people pay like $500 for.
On the next tour video she does, part 2 of her plant tour, in this room probably.
keeps telling me
I'm
that I
going to
need
give
to
you
do
a
over
count
again.
of how many plants are in the house. It does not count stuff that's
baby.
outside and all that. We'll give you an updated count, but I'm going to guess it starts with the number 2.
Do you think I have that many plants?
I think she got over 200 plants.
I don't think I have 200.
We've counted before and been up in the 190s, and that's been a while. I haven't counted in at least 2 weeks. And
You shouldn't.
I only count
You
them.
shouldn't waste your time counting plants like that.
It's
That
a
is
fun little
just-
game we play because she's like, oh no, I don't have that many. And then she'll say, you can't count that because it's being rooted. It's in water. So
It's not a full
technically
plant if it's a
we have all these
propagation.
crazy
We know
rules.
that.
If it's sitting in water, we can't count it. But if it's rooted in water, we still can't count it. But if you pull it out of the water and put it in dirt, that one counts now. So
I
only count the ones that are in dirt.
And I love it because the audience that you're speaking to, they completely agree with everything I'm saying. Of course it doesn't count if it's
We're
in
counting
water.
plants. We're not counting potting media. Right?
What?
What you're... you're only...
Hey, anyways, here's a side note about this. Look at how, can you see like how dense?
I know what
I
she's
would
going to
not
do.
do that.
You most certainly
I
would.
love and support you, dear.
She's going to take my failed attempt at humor and make it funny
terrible.
at my expense. False humility. Shock.
You do that all by yourself. You don't need any help from me.
Uh-oh, did you break it?
No. That ain't funny anytime. Boy, we'll cut the shenanigans short right there when we start getting close to
I can assure you that's funny every time. Don't pull it too hard.
Yeah. I'm being uber gentle, I promise.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Did you break it?
No, I think that's just what's
Shallow roots?
This is just kind of shallow roots here. Right? Oh!
You want my expert opinion?
No, actually, I don't want you to speak at all right now.
You mean put you some more dirt in the bottom?
Just a little bit. Yeah. Look at you helping me out. Thank God for lunch breaks, dear. Okay, wait. Let me make a little nesty too. Yeah. Okay. Let's check that out. Okie dokie. What do you think, babe? Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, it looks very good.
Look at how velvety it is.
Yep. Looks like a plant. I swear we got one looks just like this. I'm telling you.
No, we don't. Do you really think that?
I really do.
What? What plant? But you know, I'm not gonna say.
know the name of it.
I'm not
it's the
gonna.
green one.
I'm not gonna pretend like Casey has not been learning plant names because he has been learning plant names.
This is a pseudovericrosum crote, which is half is.
Is that not impressive?
I better stop while I'm ahead.
I think it's pretty impressive. I think you're doing good.
Her favorite plant is the
Now,
variegated
let's go back.
Monstera delicioso albo.
See, look, if you talk at their face long enough, it will go in. It doesn't matter how much.
Not to be confused.
No matter how much ESPN is coming here, if you just keep shoving plant stuff this way, it
I'm
will
more of
eventually
a Fox
go in.
Sports FS1 guy than ESPN.
I'm
but,
sorry,
you know,
whatever sports channel.
please.
Yeah, let me go get some filtered water. It's too good for regular old water.
Yeah,
you know, I drink out of the tap more often than I think my plants
Yeah, our plants
do.
get better quality water than we do.
I don't know. This water around here probably, I don't think the water around here is very bad. I think it's pretty.
No, it don't have any smell or taste to it that I can.
No.
Or else
It's not
we've just
bad.
gotten accustomed to it.
What did we think about the water when we went to Texas? I mean,
I
wasn't
don't
that?
remember it being strong, but where my dad grew up in Oklahoma, in
Yeah.
Holdenville, Oklahoma, their water smelled like sulfur.
Ew.
So it smelled like someone
Were they not
aerated
well
the
water?
water with gas, like human gas.
Ew.
Yeah,
Sounds terrible.
it's like someone got in the
Drinking
water
farts.
reservoir and everybody in the whole town farted in it, and then that's what it smelled like.
Thanks.
It was terrible. It really was. Ask him. He'll tell you.
It's okay.
It's bad.
You don't have to be so accusatory while you're telling stories.
You acting like I'm making stuff up.
I don't act like you're making it up. I'm just saying it's gross. The whole town farted in the water.
That's what it smelled. It was that strong. I mean, if you had a glass of tap water at a restaurant, you could smell it. The table stunk.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
When I grew up in California, the water was like, no, you weren't supposed to drink it. Everybody had one of those big bottled, what do you call those? Just you go buy the big 5-gallon bottle.
Yeah,
everybody had that. If you didn't
at their
have,
house?
Yes. I don't know. We lived in Navy housing at the time, and it was just like everybody.
Could have been that area.
Everybody
maybe.
just said you can't drink tap water. You got to go get one of those.
Was it because it just stunk, or because it tasted weird, or because it was not safe?
I was too young.
Got to be that it was.
I was too young to know, but I know that every
off-putting.
single person's house that I went to had the water jug thing, and everybody went to the water jug thing to get water.
Maybe you just grew up hoity-toity.
I don't think those are hoity-toity at all.
We didn't have that when I was growing up.
No. I didn't have
turned on
someone
the
named
sink water.
Jeeves bringing it to me. I just had to get it from the filtered water.
Apologies to everybody in the audience named Jeeves.
Hey, I don't think that's a very popular name anymore. Thank goodness. Oh, babe, you're gonna waste all that
Watch
time.
this. It's not coming out. Not coming out. Not coming out. Not coming out.
Okay.
Not coming out yet.
I'm watching it. Look at, do you see?
Yep. Do you see? Look.
I can't believe it, but look at how slow.
Yeah.
And look.
Technically, it would have worked.
Technically, it did work. Technically, you're a genius. Plant is far too sophisticated for tap water.
Boy, it feels like velvet.
Please stop it.
It is smooth, silky. It's silk. Feels like silk.
You know you're not allowed to touch plants.
Yeah, you know what I do anyway, though.
Oop.
Ooh.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah. Plant's gassy. You ever seen them bubble like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, especially when I'm doing that like first.
So we're just pretending
That
like
first
this
water.
is a new thing. It's new to me. I've never seen it. You're over here pretending like you've never seen it.
I like it. I still like it. Your plants blow up bubbles.
It's like
pretty
it's
cool.
belching. You say, can I touch the leaves?
No.
So you want me to touch the leaves?
No. Bravo NSC Tropicals. It's beautiful. What a beautiful specimen. I can't wait to get it back there and put it in my collection. And
In your philodendron rack.
my philodendron
which
rack.
is now a thing. That's going to have to be an update at some point because we got a whole rack full of.
Absolutely, and I
Philodendrons.
plan on doing that. I've had a lot of people ask me questions about what lights do we use, what humidifier do
Yeah.
we use, what rack do we use, and things like that. So
That'll probably happen in the next week or so, or two, maybe.
he doesn't
That
make
falls
that.
to me
He
because
doesn't
I got to go
make-
figure out what did we buy, what's the, here's the link to exactly what we use, because it's
Yeah.
just a rack with LED lights, but
Yeah, and I
we're
have
trying
to quit
get the
ordering
exact-
plants for a second, and so we have to quit doing some unboxings so that we can do other videos.
Correct.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you had a good time hanging out with us, be sure and hit the like button. If you want to know when our videos come out, be sure and hit the bell. And we had a great time. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out. Later, taters. Bye. I gotta show where Winston's hanging out. Hey, say you've been here the whole time, haven't you, baby? Hey, kid. Hanging out.
Y'all crazy. It's gold. That is pure gold.
What part do you think is pure gold?
All of it.
I love it how every time you film with me,
Yeah.
you walk away and you're
I'm
like,
not here
this
when
is the best.